Hi, friends. Welcome back to Diary of Friends. I am Sarah, and I hope that you have had a good start to the new year. We're going to talk about something that's been on my mind from a conversation that I had with my professional women's group back in December. Jane brought up this concept about what if we just did 60%, and that kind of resonated with me. She was speaking to the point of creating capacity in her life. You know how you have the feeling that you want to provide or you want to do nice little things, you want to prepare dinner, you want to do these different things in life, but you just don't have the time. You just don't have the capacity, the time, and you really want to. Little extra things, or even just the downtime to contemplate and think about things and give it the time and space that it needs. And so the idea of the 60%, why I really like that train of thought is it got me thinking, what if we did 60%? Or what if we use that idea in thinking about the 10 most common things, or the 10 things that you spend most of your time doing? What if we just crossed 4 of those things off? Now, I thought is that we would actually get a lot better in the 6 other things. We have more space, more capacity, more energy. It can even go down to the next levels, any level in terms of work. What if we did 60% of the things that we're doing? We'd probably be really good at those things that we're doing. And maybe those other 4 that take up your time can probably be ditched, moved on to someone else, or they're actually not beneficial overall anyways, right? So might as well take some of that time back to allocate to different things in your life. Coming into a new year, it is a really natural time for reflection. I went through my full year reflection myself and made some goals for 2025 that I want to do. One of them is I want to stretch for 5 minutes in the mornings. It's a big goal for me to run 40 kilometers this year. Last year, Steph and I ran the half marathon. My intention was to keep training, but I ended up with this hip injury earlier in the year. I sprained my ankle. It wasn't actually a sprain because there was no injury, but it's swelled. And I really want to stay healthy this year. And then my knee was kind of bugging me. I was like, what the heck? This is going to go into another year. So that's where the 5 minutes of stretching in the morning came in. Steph said maybe it's just because your hips are tight. And then I started stretching and that pain went away. So Taylor, my husband, in the office next door, every single morning stretches, and he doesn't seem to ever get injured. And he works out 365 days a year, every single day. Now he does little things like come up, but not injuries. I think that the practice, that consistent practice of I'm stretching, now he goes for massages regularly, different things like that, that really helps keep your body in good condition. So yeah, 5 minutes of stretching every day. I want to run 40 kilometers by the end of the year, which is almost a marathon, but let's not say a marathon because so yeah, let's bring this back to the 60%. It's deciding to approach your schedule differently. If we want to achieve certain goals in this new year, if we want to have energy, if we want to have space, if we want to make time for other things, we have to ditch things. It gives us a prescription to do that. What are the 10 things that take the most amount of your time? Now, the basics are going to be sleeping, which I probably recommend you need more than what you're currently sleeping versus less. What else would be one? House chores, cooking, scrolling social media is definitely up there somewhere in that sen, and likely can be ditched for all of us, or at least reduced unless it's part of your job. If it is something that you do for enjoyment, then we probably don't need to allocate hours a day to that enjoyment. You're following me. Binge watching shows, if that is something that you do, write it on your list of 10. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to totally eliminate 4 out of the 10. I have a all or nothing type of personality in a lot of ways, so that's where my brain goes first. But reducing 4 by a lot would help in the goal that we're working towards. Only doing 60% of what we have been doing before. And I think that will actually bring your capacity up to 110%, or your feeling or your energy. It just gives you a reason to do so. So, yeah, it's pretty bold to cross 4 things off, but I would really like to see your list of 10. I'm gonna do my list of 10 and I'm gonna share it with you, and then let's see. Mm, if we're honest, we're doing a lot of nonsense things. One of the things that I like to do that I feel like it relaxes me is I like to window shop online. So I go to all the different stores that I like and flick through all of the outfits. I rarely buy. It takes me forever to actually hit purchase. I contemplate even putting it in the cart. I like to look, and it feels relaxing. I don't know if it's actually relaxing, but it's something that that I do when I'm not doing other things. So therefore it's not other things, work things, and then therefore it's relaxing. I feel like that's one of the things because there is no real, I don't buy the thing. I could probably do that a lot less. So that I feel like is one of those things. So I'm going to go write my list and share it with you. Grab yourself a cute little notebook and make your list. I made my list and it surprised me that there's not 4 things that I can just automatically cross off, but let me walk you through it. The goal here is to make space for what truly matters. A big concept we want to talk a lot about and share a lot about on this platform is about relationships and friendships and how that relates to health and just maintaining them. I think we're all seeking connection, and I think eliminating some of these, shifting our focus from some of these things that are taking up our time does create the capacity to connect with others. So things like creating the capacity, going to get that coffee with that person that you have wanted to, going for a walk with a friend, calling your parent, whoever it is that is important to you in life for lunch. When you don't feel rushed and you have a million things on your list to get done or to do, you have the time to do these types of things and you'll actually have a better time doing them, a better time with that person is what I suspect. Anyways, we're going to do this experiment together. You're making room for connection and joy and health and taking some of those other things that weigh down on us mentally out. Maybe we experience a little more happiness. I think it can happen. Here's what my head are: sleep, house chores, eating, driving, getting ready, work, exercise, text, messenger, phone calls, all of that communication, socializing at the gym, and YouTube. I noticed that I have more than 10 things that I could easily put on here very quickly. Taylor and I, our discussions and conversations over meal, this time that we spend in the evening, we watch an hour of TV before we go to bed. Um, what else was just on scrolling social media, that type of stuff. Oh yeah, work. I wonder, did I put work on here? Yeah, work, everything to do with work, because we don't necessarily just work between the hours of X and X every single day. Our mind wanders there. We check our email, we prep for something, we pick something up, whatever it may be on our own time. And we're thinking about different things when it comes to work a lot of the time as well. I think that we could branch out, make subcategories when it comes to things like work. Exercising is definitely one for me. And when I say driving and then exercising, those are 2 big time commitments for me that are very, very important. Something that I could get better at is less back and forth to the gym. And I don't really want another category on there is socializing at the gym. Now, socializing with friends is really important. Having little connections and interactions with people every single day is really important. What I probably could cut down on is conversations that I've maybe had before with someone. There is time that I find that I probably waste a little bit loitering or hanging out. The argument there is that you're in community and you're out. So that's just something to think about. I think that that is important. Now, what are the 4 things that I would cancel off this list? Well, one's YouTube. Now, I like YouTube. Text messengers and phone call. I would eliminate that completely if I had the choice to do so. So now this one's a reduce versus eliminate. What I could be better at is if I'm going to see my friend, maybe I don't need to send 100 messages. I only have a couple people that I send a lot of messages to. I will maintain that. But everyone else, maybe I don't need to do as much messaging. Maybe we just need to hang out. Maybe we need to do a workout together and sort of merge these things. That's a great idea. Driving. I would like to reduce driving. That is my second thing. I want to be smart about the times that I'm going to the gym. Maybe I don't need to go to a spin class over here, Pilates class over here, over there. Even in terms of groceries and chores and things like that, we don't need to be driving all over in the city. We can have our groceries delivered to us. We can ask our husband to go get the groceries instead. Now, work is an interesting one. I think that that's also a reduction for me to be smarter with my time. So far I've only reduced 3 things, not eliminated anything. But, you're with me. We're together in this. You're going to do it too, and I would like to see yours. House chores I'd also like to eliminate completely, but that's not realistic. Okay? Getting ready. There's something that I could also reduce my time in because I loiter. I put music on in the bathroom. Sometimes I enjoy it. Sometimes when rushing, I get to prepare myself better for my getting ready time. So I'm not wasting too much time. Things like planning out my outfits beforehand would be a real game changer. Like when I go to the gym at 6 a.m. The next morning, I put on my gym clothes I'm going to wear in the washer so I can change. And that's great. Why don't I do that for all of my exercise? Every single day, I'm going to do exercise of some sort. Might as well plan my outfit the night before. I think I could get more efficient. And then create, which again, it's creating space. So what am I personally creating space for? That's probably another thing to get there on. I like to read. I want to do more of that. I love it. I love to read, and then I sit and I contemplate. And it would actually be very cool. One of the things Taylor suggested, and I think it's an awesome idea, is that's something that I could share with you. I read interesting things, and I like to talk about it when I share something with my friends or with Taylor. I want to share some things that I've read, and that is also me learning. It's me learning that material, and it's really, it can be fun. Maybe you like it. You let me know. It's not about doing less. It's about doing more of what fills you up. That is beautiful. I'm excited about this. I'm actually going to think about that now that we're doing this exercise together. I'm going to think about being more efficient, less time in the car. I want to be smart with my getting ready. I don't want to do a whole bunch of house chores. What were my saying? Oh, yeah, be smart with work. Very important, because then I have better energy for the things that I'm doing that really fill me up and support my team and the clients that we serve. All right, friends, that is it for today. You've got homework. I would like make that list. I would like to see it. Cross off your 4 things or which ones you're going to reduce and start claiming some of your time back, and maybe list or make images, whatever your elements are, around what you want to do or why you're doing this and what fills you up. What are you creating space and time for? More connections, more people, more downtime, more reading, more creative, tense space time. Thank you so much for watching, and check out the next video, whatever it may be. Where we're going to go for a workout, and you're going to have another chat like this, something that just sparked recently. Have a great day. Bye.